Hi Magis gang, my name is Majojiba Maji for short. If you're new here, you are welcome to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to have you here with me again. Group hug. I hope everyone's having a good week so far and you are not letting anyone or anything dim your light. Today I'm going to be telling you about the Flight PS752 Commemorative Scholarship Program. The Global Affairs Canada is proud to announce the Flight PS752 Commemorative Scholarship Program, a tribute to those who tragically lost their lives in the Ukraine International Airlines Flight 752 disaster on January 8, 2020. 55 Canadian citizens and 30 permanent residents were among the 176 people killed in this tragedy. Among these victims were brilliant minds and dedicated students who made significant contributions to Canadian educational institutions. To honor their legacies, we are offering 176 scholarships in the name of each of the victims to international and Canadian students studying in colleges and universities in Canada. If your field of study aligns with the victims' academic and professional backgrounds or focuses on air disaster prevention, you are eligible to apply. So the PS752 Commemorative Scholarship Program will disburse 176 one-year scholarships over 5 years, starting from 2023 to 2024. Scholarships are for 1 academic year. Eligible scholarship holders may reapply for the following year. In terms of who can apply, to be eligible for the scholarship program, you must be a student enrolled full-time at a post-secondary institution in Canada, have completed a minimum of 1 full year in your diploma or degree program before the application deadline. If you are already participating in a scholarship program funded by the Government of Canada, you are not eligible for this scholarship program. If you are a Canadian applicant, you must be a citizen of Canada, a permanent resident of Canada, or a protected person under subsection 95 in bracket 2 of Canada's Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. If you are an international applicant, you must have a valid study permit. So the eligible expenses for the scholarship include visa or study work permit fees, travel costs to Canada or within Canada, including a return ticket, health insurance, tuition fees, living expenses such as accommodation, utilities, and food, ground transportation, including public transportation passes, books and supplies required for scholarship holders' study or research, excluding computers and other equipment. With regards to how the funding works, generally 50% of the scholarship will be disbursed on confirmation of selection and submission of confirmation of enrollment, and then by April 50% of the scholarship will be disbursed on confirmation of remaining enrollment and being in good academic standing. The scholarships will average $25,000. Scholarship funding is intended to cover expenses for 1 school year. Eligible award holders may reapply for this scholarship for an additional year. So other information that you need to know: the scholarships cannot be deferred. Scholarships are subject to the availability of funding from the Government of Canada, and the scholarship funds are not taxable for the scholarship recipient. So to apply, you would require to submit supporting documents. Documents in a language other than English or French must be accompanied by an official translation. So proof of identity would be required, and you would also require certification that you are the next of kin of a victim of Flight PS752 if applicable. In terms of the proof of certification that you are a next of kin of a victim of Flight PS752, you would need a signed statement of family relationship affirming that you are a family member of a victim of Flight PS752. You would also need to present a transcript, which would be a copy of your official transcript showing your latest grades or confirming your passing grade. Letter of motivation in a maximum of 500 words. You will need to describe your motivation for applying for this scholarship, and you would also be required to demonstrate how your chosen diploma or degree relates to the victims, your understanding and awareness of the tragedy, why you feel a connection with the victims, how you will use the scholarship to contribute to awareness among Canadians of the victims of PS PS752 and to remember and honor their legacies. So in terms of the scholarship distribution, their aim is to award roughly 30% of the scholarships to Canadian applicants and roughly 70% to international applicants. And they will evaluate the applications for the scholarship based on your academic merit, letter of motivation, family relationship to a victim of flight PS752. The deadline to submit your application is 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, 31st of October 2023. So as of today, you literally have about 3.5 days to make your application if you are eligible. If you are selected, they will inform you of your result by the 8th of January 2024. So for the scholarship conditions, if you are selected, you are agreeing to engage in full-time studies as defined by your Canadian institution, focus on full-time post-secondary studies during your stay in Canada, maintain good academic standing to remain eligible for the scholarship. If you fail to meet these conditions, they may cancel your scholarship. So at this point, go ahead and contact the scholarship administrator by email at ps752-scholarship-burse@international.gc.ca so that they can provide you with the required next steps in the process. Okay fam, that's all for today. I hope you found this video helpful and I hope that you can share it with someone that would also find the information I have shared beneficial. If you did find it helpful, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please also remember to subscribe and join Magi's gang. I will see you all in my next video, but till then, as always, stay blessed and remember God loves you. Bye.